boy Squeeze them, and today I'm going to be reacting to kids, reacting to adult jokes in shows. It's your SpongeBob, Maniacs, Steven Universe, and stuff. We've been watching these cartoons since we were young, and we've been seeing dirty adult jokes, but we never really understood what they meant. And some of the jokes we did understand them, but we want to see if these kids actually understand what's going on and see the level of dirty mindedness. I know this is 2021. All these kids have access to Instagram, social media, and all that. And they also watch music videos, so they know, they should know what's going on. So let's go ahead and see how these kids react to this.
I have, but let's leave troubles bother around with this. Okay, Snickers,
I still don't get it.
You're all twitchy like that, Twitchy.
Oh, I've seen this episode.
Twitchy, I'm not twitchy. Sorry, Sandy, I have to go get my hair cut. SpongeBob doesn't have hair. Or does he?
So I didn't really get what the SpongeBob part was, but like she said, or does he? You know, men grow hair in such weird places.
Have hair.
I don't know, actually.
I mean, probably on the backside of that green fuzzy part. Snip some layers off of that.
Sponge. He don't have hair.
And then she's like, or does he? But where would the hair be? He's a sponge.
Maybe on the butt.
verbs. Yakko, can you conjugate?
Oh, me?
Oh yeah, this one, Animaniacs.
I've never even kissed a girl.
No, it's easy. I'll conjugate with you.
Animaniacs is dirty. It's just I mean, you can't allow your kids to watch Animaniacs.
Good night, everybody.
I still don't get it.
I do not get it.
Do you know?
They didn't get out.
No, I'm assuming that was his teacher or mom. He kept saying, "Oh baby, oh baby, oh baby." I don't know what that means.
Verbs. Yakko, can you conjugate?
Oh, verbs. These are words ending in
Oh,
ing.
me? I've never even kissed a girl.
No, verbs are doing words. Oh gosh.
No, it's easy. I'll conjugate with you.
Good night, everybody.
I still don't get it.
I do not get it.
Do you know what conjugate means?
No.
What do you think it might mean?
Working.
Okay. Of course, no kid is ever going to understand this when they say let's conjugate. I mean, but okay.
Doing homework.
He thought it meant kissing. It doesn't mean kissing, right? No. So he was like kissing, and then the teacher was like, "Oh no, I'll help you." And then he was like, "Good night, everybody," because they're.
Okay. You see this kid wearing black and white with the black and white stripes. Where you go, dangerous. You don't understand what you wanna like. I know it's actually.
Gonna kiss.
And why do you think he said good night, everybody? Like, what was the joke?
I don't know, actually. Well, it's probably in the middle of the day. He's probably gonna kiss the teacher. That's what I was gonna say.
There was this one time the new Army of War game was coming out, but Lars was banned from the only place selling it. He wanted it so bad. When I got to his house, I saw he cleaned up his room a little, and he got a big box of oyster crackers.
Oyster crackers? What
He
are those?
let me be his player too, and we spent the whole night together.
That really is nice. Must have been one great video game.
Yeah, it was.
Player 2, girl, you gotta get better than that. You need to be player 1. That's who gets the best loot.
What do you think it means when she says that he let me be his player too?
Playing on the video games, you're player 2 because you can have 2 player or 3 player, a lot of players. It was like about her hanging out with a boy, and they
spent the whole night together. They were playing such a fun video game, you know? It was just amazing. It was such a great video game, you know?
This kid, you gotta watch out for this kid. These type of kids, these kids are dangerous. You can't do your shit around these kids because they'll end up snitching on you. You know, they're able to actually predict where the story is going or whatever you're doing with your girl. They know exactly why you're hanging out with her and stuff like that, you know. It's crazy.
My God!
Oh yeah, we also watched this one growing up. I forgot its name.
Arthur, I think.
Fault? How could it be your fault?
It's because I showed him those dirty books. That's what made him sick. I just know it.
Books?
I'm actually having a hard time interpreting these things. Okay, we'll just hear what the kids have to say.
It's made him sick. You mean your dusty, crusty books, Arthur? Yeah. It's your fault, Arthur. All your fault.
What was that about?
He got sick because of all those dusty books. That's terrible.
If any child goes, I showed him dirty books, you know. You don't think there's dust going in his throat, you know? You think that he's watching something or something, you know?
He's talking about the dirty books.
What does that mean?
He probably, the no-no words. The no-no words.
So strong enough to lift Bon's tail.
I've never seen buns that big.
I have, but let's leave Truffle's mouth around of this. Okay, Snicker, time to grab.
Oh my God, I got it.
Time to grab my enormous bug.
Okay.
That was very disturbing. Why? Every girl should know that the buns is your butt.
What was that one about?
Okay.
Don't know.
Enormous
But
hamburger.
this one I'm sure everyone
So
knows.
okay,
Come on.
so it could be two things. It could be that's the wife, and you know when you love a good child, I'm not gonna go through the whole thing, but you get it, you know. Or it could be like he's married to someone, and then like he did SeaWorld with someone else.
But the chloroplasts are taking in more than sun. Oh, this is the magic school bus.
And they're using it.
I love the show. Yuck!
Oh, God.
This white stuff is all gooey and sticky.
Definitely gonna have a hard time trying to interpret that.
Ew, it got into my
Wow.
mouth. Oh. Hey, this stuff is sweet. Not bad.
I didn't get that one. I don't even know where that was. Like I know they.
They only understand like the surface level of the jokes. As soon as it comes to the deep stuff, they'll never
He's
understand.
going on adventures. Like
The white gooey stuff, they'll never get it. Never.
where was that? Was that like in space?
What was that
It
stuff?
was there in
Maybe
space.
it turns into caramel, but it is pretty white. Maybe dough.
I think it's that stuff that bees use to make honey. I forgot what it's called.
Okay. Half of those.
Hello, Mayor. Good day, Miss Bellum. How is every little thing?
Oh God. I remember this episode though.
Pencil go snap. Here, let me help you with that.
Okay. I'm not sure that's how you. Okay. There was no need for her to grab the pencil like that. Alright. I'm sure these kids will never understand what's going on. They'll never. Okay.
It's electrocuting him, isn't it? I always hated her. Ever since they introduced her to the show, I'm like, you're a real sexual one, aren't you? I didn't get that. I mean, it's probably just like the lady walked in, and then his eye like popped open, and there was. But I didn't get the other part with the pencil.
Maybe he noticed his pencil was short because his pencil was really long. Like the mayor's pencil was long and it was fresh. And he noticed, it was like, how could my pencil be this short?
All these clips kind of had in common.
It's about these. He looked at them and they were big. He was like, ooh. And she like, no.
All right, so
They all had terrible jokes. They weren't
Okay, I
funny,
remember
like
this one
there
too.
wasn't any laugh. It's just suspicious and strange.
Okay. Yep. These jokes do leave them in the dark.
They were all like about your buns or your cupcakes. One had farts in it instead of buns and cupcakes.
finally,
And one farted and then it went into her mouth. I'm sure she's gonna Google that.
yeah, many of these shows are made for kids, but a lot of adults will enjoy watching these too, even if they don't have kids. When you are an adult, do you think that you'll still watch stuff like this?
Yeah, I think so. Of course, SpongeBob's my life.
When I'm in college, probably not. I'll probably be watching like more mature stuff. But like when I have a family and they want to watch stuff like that, yeah, I'll like watch it with them. I'm guessing it's kind of good that I don't know most of these because, you know, I still want to live my childhood life. I mean, I legit have 5 months until I become a teenager. So I have 5.
Yeah, makes a lot of sense. No wonder what I'm going to predict and to interpret what's going on. Because I mean, 12 years, almost a teen, so it makes a lot of sense. Yeah.
5 months to live out my childhood self. So.
Thanks for watching this episode of Kids.
Okay, so the video is over, and what are my thoughts of what we're watching? I mean, yeah, people who make cartoons, it's okay that they put adult jokes in these things because sometimes adults are also watching those things. I mean, you can't be an adult and just be sitting and watching a cartoon and stuff like that. I mean, you also want it to have also, you know, that realistic stuff that happens in life, you know, especially maybe these jokes. I mean, they're not supposed to be funny anyways, you know, but they're just supposed to be those cheesy things that you're like, oh, what the hell is going on and stuff like that. But it's okay, but these are things that are supposed to be reserved for maybe, you know, the cartoons that, you know, the mature audience watches, stuff like maybe regular show and stuff like that, but not for cartoons that are meant for kids, like their age, maybe like your 7-year-olds and stuff like that. That's it, so see you next time.